This week in theaters, we also saw Miss March.
I wonder if my arm is cut off right now.
Yeah, probably. Directed, written, and starring the Whitest Kids You Know, Zach Krager and Trevor Moore. Let's fucking go again. You hit me right in the tip, you dick.
I tried to win.
Well, there's no winning against me. I told you I'm out for blood today. Fucker. Okay. Miss March. Sucked ass. Still better than this kid. Who does that?
That was my psych.
That's not a psych. I psyched you more, bitch. Okay. This movie, I had low expectations, and it actually went lower than my expectations. Unlike I Love You Man, where my expectations were high, and it went up and above my expectations, this one did the complete opposite. My expectations were like, and it was like,
explosion.
Don't see this movie.
Yeah?
If you do, you're an idiot.
If you do, you just don't know what you're gonna.
And you know what? It came out similar times to Sex Drive that just came out on DVD. I just bought that. I haven't seen it yet, so maybe we'll review that soon.
Sure.
Yeah, sure, whatever. But this movie, being a fan of the Whitest Kids You Know, I thought it might be funny, but after seeing this full-length movie, I know writing 2.5-minute skits is probably a lot easier to get the laughs out, and you could see the esque of the Whitest Kids You Know in this movie. Like, certain scenes is like, hey, I saw that skit on your podcast. Like,
they should change their names to the whitest annoying kids that you know, the most annoying kids that you know, because I didn't find it funny at all.
There was like 2 scenes maybe, and it's almost like, okay, let's write some funny scenes, and then, oh shit, this is a comedy, full-length movie. I don't know how to write funny shit anymore. Let's just go slapstick. Let's just go gross out.
Complete slapstick. Complete gross out.
Let's, like, just ruin people's lives and waste their money and not show enough nudity, not show enough cool parts, not...
Well, there was nudity.
It wasn't good nudity.
The 2 Russian lesbians in the car. Oh, that was actually a funny part. When they were in the car and he kept on crashing the car, that was kind of funny.
See, if they did it... Okay, if you're going to do something like that and keep doing it, you got to either keep doing it, like Family Guy does so well. They just keep it going, and then keep it going, and then it's not funny, and then keep it going again, and then it's funny again.
Yeah, you get a joke that just doesn't end.
Yes, like the writers of South Park and
like when,
Team America, where he pukes for like 4 minutes, and it's like so funny, and then it's like, oh, that's not funny anymore, and then they keep going, and then, oh my god, that's the funniest thing I've ever seen, right?
Yeah.
And they almost like fell flat on every line that they tried to do like that. If they kept it going like that, you know, like crash into a few more things, like maybe crash into a nun, maybe crash, you know, like stupid shit like that. Yeah, like I could totally see, like, you know, just
fucking. I have to say, Trevor Moore, the guy who played the guy who looks like fucking Jim Carrey. Like, I think he's channeling Ace Ventura because he has, like, the fucking haircut and the fucking, like floral Hawaiian shirts and shit. And he was just annoying as hell. Like, I wish I had him in my hand right now so I could beat him senseless because he's just so...
That was his character, and that was the way he was supposed to be. But it was so...
I got that his character was an idiot, but he was very, very bad at trying to, you know, come across. And after seeing a movie like I Love You Man, where you have Paul Rudd and Jason Segel, who are really, really good actors, and they're so good at comedic timing and just improvising on the spot. Like Paul Rudd's whole like, play the bass, man. I play the bass. Slap the bass. Like, if you try and imagine Trevor Moore or Zach Krieger, a couple of these kids trying to pull that off, it wouldn't be funny, you know. And the only parts I laughed at in this movie were the gross out scenes.
The two straws.
The two straws. The first time he shits himself.
Yeah, that was
unexpected. It was just like,
oh,
like
yeah,
a bowl of oatmeal
no,
just
and you know
spilled.
what? The doctor was one of the
doctor was
funniest
funny. He was
people.
I think he was off of like Mad TV or
Yeah, I
that
think
guy.
so too. Yeah, but when he's just like, yeah, you shit a lot, like 3 years worth.
Yeah.
Like that was hilarious. And then when he's like at the end, like, I've seen this work, I swear, and he's beating the shit out of that patient with the bat.
Even like, a lot of the scenes with Craig Robinson wasn't funny.
Yeah.
Like, I think
for sure.
he's an actor that I guess maybe takes what he can from the script.
.mpeg.
Horse-dick.mpeg. .mpeg! So stupid. But he didn't have a lot to work with, I guess, because like you see him in movies like Pineapple Express,
Where he was awesome.
Yeah, and he just spouts out lines. Like even in Zack and Miri, like at times you think he's just making them up on the spot. In this one, I don't think he had a lot to work with because the script was so narrow and stupid.
And
Can you find a picture of Hugh Hefner crying?
That was bad. And you know what? I have to say this because this whole esque of Hugh Hefner and stuff was already done in Mallrats and Stan Lee, and done way better. The exact same storyline.
Pretty much.
And like, Stan Lee is huge in our books. Hugh Hefner's huge. They're like huge in their own respects in two different things.
I hate to sound like a complete dork, but I put more faith in comic books than I do in Playboy.
Same. And Stan Lee...
Maybe that's why... No, I don't.
I own hundreds more comic books than I do Playboys, because I only own 3 or something.
Like, I'm the type of guy that looks in a Playboy and doesn't read any of the articles and just looks at the pictures.
Yeah, he's got sticky books. Sticky pages.
That's how I put them on my wall.
Well, because this movie sucks, I give this half a bottle, fuck this movie.
I will give it half a bottle, too. The only thing that wanted me to keep, like...
It pissed me off.
It really did. And I was... Sarah Jean Underwood. She saves this movie. I love you. Can you please call me or return my emails? Cheers.
Creep.
Wolfman. Wolfman says, mustache rides.